Yo, I cannot figure these mirrors out right now. Hold on. Hopefully I get to stop for a minute. Nope. Look at this shit. It's facing down. Oh, shit. Look, that fucking looks horrible. I don't know if you guys can tell from the video. That mirror looks like shit. Can't see a fucking thing. Alright, that's a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright, guess I'm starting off the video that way. Welcome back, guys. Today's video, I just want to talk about kind of what I talked about in my last video, which was just a new bike. So I decided to stray away from the sport bikes. So like what the hell was I looking at? The ZX, the fuck is it called? ZX6R or something like that. I was looking at it originally, but I truthfully cannot see myself riding a sport bike at all. Oh, whoa. I gotta fucking focus. I gotta stop talking. Anyway, I can't see myself on a sport bike whatsoever. It's not my style. It doesn't work with who I am, I feel like. So I want to stick with the cruiser family. So hopefully next week on my day off, hopefully I will be going to take a look at some Harleys, and I plan on staying in the Harley family just because that's the bikes my grandmother had, my grandfather had. That's the bikes that they both rode. So I feel like it just makes the most sense for me to stay in that with that family. I was looking at Indian bikes, but the closest Indian dealer to me is across the Tappan Zee Bridge. I don't know if anyone is watching this from New York or New Jersey area, like North Jersey, like North Jersey, if you're familiar with the Tappan Zee Bridge. But it's basically that's just a bridge that gets you across the Hudson into like upstate New York and into Connecticut and stuff. And it's not that far of a drive. It's only a half an hour, but I really don't feel like driving half an hour. No, sorry. I don't care driving half an hour. I don't feel like paying taxes. I mean, the toll to cross that bridge. So I feel like it makes more sense to start by looking at a Harley, because there's one about half an hour from my house and it's not across a bridge. So I will be hopefully going to look at that next Tuesday. I'm hoping the Tuesday coming up, which is April, I want to say 22nd. It's just a rough estimate though. That could be horribly wrong. Whatever the next Tuesday is, as closest to that number that I said. That will be the day I'm going to hopefully look at bikes, because them tax returns finally hit, and you know, I got a big chunk of change back, so we're going to use that to get a bike. Alright, anyway, I will be using that tax return money to look into a bike, or to help me get a bike. So yeah, obviously I'm going to test ride the bike, and I'll probably make a video while I'm on it, while I'm test riding it. So if anyone is curious about that, I will be looking at the Harley Sportster 1250S. Hold on, I gotta open my visor. It's hot. Okay. I'll be looking at the Harley 1250S, and I'll make a video on it, my test drive, what my thoughts about it are. Now, I'm not a pro when it comes to bikes, so like, yeah, I'm gonna make a video, but take that with like a grain of salt, really, because I don't know much about bikes to really talk about it. So I'll probably just be comparing it to this bike the whole time, because this is my one and only bike. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll post a video with me riding the bike, testing it out, seeing how I like it, my first thoughts about it, whatever. And yeah, hopefully, oh, come on. I'm talking too much. Hopefully that happens next Tuesday. I'm really hoping it's next Tuesday. I'm very excited to get into my own bike, because this bike is a hand-me-down bike, and nothing wrong with the hand-me-down bikes. It's just I want this bike to be a more of a special occasion type of bike, not one that I ride all the time, every day, because this was my grandfather's bike, and he passed away, and it was given to me. So I don't want to ride this bike till it's dead, you know? Ooh, ice cream. Ice cream. Damn, I really want ice cream, man. It's been such beautiful days these past couple days in Jersey and New York. It's been like 80. Today is April 18th. It is 70 degrees right now. It feels beautiful out. And I've just been fucking craving ice cream, man. It's been fucking bad. But only Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I don't care what nobody says. It's expensive. I don't give a shit. Haagen-Dazs is where it's at, bro. I'm coming. I'm passing. Haagen-Dazs is the shit, bro. Haagen-Dazs is the ice cream. I don't care what you say. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That shit is fucking unbeatable, and it's undeniable. There we go. There's the Pfizer building. Such beautiful sights you see when you're watching my videos, right? The Pfizer building where they fucking created the COVID vaccine. What a fucking sight to behold, man. Speaking of, actually, I never got vaccinated. Ever. They had like 3 doses of that shit, or whatever it was, whatever you want to say, and I just never got vaccinated. Dude, I had a nice bike. I don't know what kind of bike it was. It looked like a Harley. Any bike that remotely resembles like a cruiser style Harley, I just call it a Harley, because I don't know any bikes. I don't know, like, I know the name brands and stuff, but I won't be able to differentiate it like just by looking at it. Like, I'm not that good. So if it slightly resembles a Harley, it's gonna be a Harley to me. Oh shit. But I did just get off of work, taking the back route to get home today. Hopefully better views, better sights. Something more than just a fucking highway, you know? I don't want to be staring at asphalt the whole time, man. Well, you know, asphalt, concrete, and like, look at this, man. It's fucking beautiful out here with fucking nature and shit. Had to check to make sure my mic was actually plugged in. I can't even imagine if I was recording all that and the mic wasn't even on the whole time. I would have been so fucking sick. I would have been so fucking mad, bro. Whoa. I remember why I don't come this way anymore. I hate this fucking road. Oh. Okay, alright. Whoa. Yeah, steep hill. There's a lot of like little rocks and shit on this road. And those little like gravel rocks, that shit you gotta be careful for when you're riding. That shit scares me, man. Probably scares me more than it should, honestly. But I'm still a fairly new rider. But regardless, I feel like that shit would just take me out one day, man. That's a nice tree. I like that tree. I also feel like I've gotten a little bit better at my turning, my cornering and my turning. I still get anxious when I turn. Sorry. I still get a little anxious when I'm cornering like that. I just get worried that I'm gonna give it too much throttle, and then I'm just gonna like, the bike's gonna like whoop. You know what I mean? I don't know the wording for that. It's just gonna whoop. Yeah, I'm scared of the whoop. The whoop. I mean, I know I shouldn't be, like, because I'm all geared up. I'm always geared up. I think I mentioned it in a past video. No matter what, you need to be geared up at all times. And to each their own, man. I see all these riders around with no jackets, like no vest, no pants, like they're riding in show. I'm about to pass my turn. I see all these riders driving around with no gear on, man. Like, sometimes I'll have a helmet on, but they won't have like a jacket. They won't have like jeans or heavy pants that have that padding in them. And I'm just like, what are you doing, man? Like, one fall, it takes one fall, man. and you just slide across the asphalt and your skin is gone. I'm not saying it can't happen with this, with my gear on, but it's gonna, like, if I fall and I slide, then like it has to shed through the layer that I'm wearing, which is the gloves or the jacket, the pants. Like, it has to get through that layer before it gets to my skin. And all the gear I have is padded. It has like those knee pads and those whatever the fuck. I don't know where that next guy is going. I'm gonna wait a minute. It has that padding inside. So even if I do fall, it's like it has to get through that padding too. And I'm very confident in it not getting through that padding because I don't drive that fast. So if I fall, it's like I'm not really flying, you know? So yeah, basis to that story, wear gear. Make sure you're fucking wearing gear at all times. And I know it gets hot, dude. I can't say anything. It gets hot. But invest in like a mesh gear. I'm wearing a mesh jacket right now. All the air is flowing right through me. Right through the jacket, I mean. It's flowing right through the jacket. And it feels good. It feels nice. And I don't feel hot at all. I mean, granted, it is only 70 degrees out. Regardless, I have ridden when it's been like 90, high 90s, and with this jacket, and I still feel fine. So, wear gear. Don't be fucking stupid. Okay. Just fucking dragged my boot on the floor because I was going down too fast. Now, normally, if I was going home on like my truck, I would take this right turn right here. But that road is atrocious. And at the bottom of that hill, like it kind of like wraps around, you know. And at the end of that wraparound, there's a really steep hill downward that goes right to a stop sign that comes around a blind corner. I'm not doing that shit. Someone's gonna come flying around that corner and fucking just take me out. And I don't have my life insurance checked in yet. So if I die, something happens, ain't no one in my family getting paid. And if I'm going out, I'm making sure my family is rich when I go out. If anything, that's the way to go out. Like, just like slip and fall in a supermarket, snap your fucking neck, have your family sue, you're gonna be fucking rich. You won't be rich because you'll be fucking dead. But at least you can be buried in like a Louis Vuitton casket. You know what I'm saying? That'd be fucking dope, dude. Like a Louis casket, or one of those other expensive name brands. It's a casket decked out in diamonds and shit, bro. That'd be fucking cool. One of these days, I'm gonna make a video. I'm just gonna go to a fucking like one of those little ice cream shops. You know what I'm saying? Do it for a video, bro, because I'm craving ice cream. And I guess really today would have been a day to do it, but I'm not doing it today, bro. I just got off of work. I'm in my work clothes still. Just pull up to like that Dairy Queen right there in the ShopRite outfit. Yeah, now I'm good, bro. I'm really good off of that. Yeah, bro, it's a fucking beautiful day out, man. It's gorgeous. I am curious though, do you guys have like any preferred like weather to ride in? And when I say that, obviously everyone likes to ride in like clear skies. I'm not saying that. I mean, temperature wise, is there like a preferred range you guys prefer? Or does it just, you know, not matter? Fuck it, you know? And actually, another question. Whoever's watching this video, if you guys happen to know of any, like, websites that I can maybe buy, like, aftermarket parts or even OEM parts for motorcycles, whatever it may be, link it in the comments or, you know, let me know, because I'm curious. I've only found a couple sites that I can use for my Harley. And I'm just curious if there's any more out there. So if you guys have any recommendations or you know anything, leave it in the comments. And that'd be really, really appreciated. Because I like to make stuff my own. You know, I like to customize it, make it my own. So yeah. Anything you guys got, drop it in the comments. And it'd be greatly appreciated. Actually just filled up my tank actually. Before I started this video. Actually, I think I started the video while I was filling up. So maybe I'll show it briefly. But I fill up using premium. And gas is so expensive right now, but it's so nice having a bike, because I think it cost me only like $8 to fill up. I don't remember. I really don't remember, but I'll post it in the video because I know I have it on footage. But another plus of having a bike is $8 to fill up my tank, and I have to fill up, if I'm only going to and from work, I can usually get away with like 3 days on that full tank, 2 to 3 days on a full tank, and then I'll fill up again for another $8. So what's that to come out to, like $16 a week? We'll round it up, $20 a week. That's fucking nothing. My truck, when I filled up my truck using regular gas, that should cost me $70. And gas in New Jersey right now is like $4 a pound. A pound. Why the hell did I just say a pound? I'm caught up in my my work mentality. I work in the butcher shop, so everything I price up is by the pound. And I really just said gas was $4 a pound. I never fucking thought I would do something like that. $4 a gallon, not $4 a pound. A gallon. So yeah, it's a plus having the bike. Only $20 a week, $16 a week, something like that, somewhere in that range. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise, you know. Like, yeah, people say it's dangerous to ride, whatever, man. It's dangerous to do everything in life. Literally anything can happen at any point in your life, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. You could be the safest person in the world and something could happen to you. So the way I see it, I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna try not to worry, because it is still anxious, a little nerve-wracking, I mean, especially with these drivers that are around nowadays. But you better fucking stay there. Yeah, man, just fucking live your life, dude. If you want to get that motorcycle, fucking get that motorcycle. I vouch for you, man.